Right now, Ohioans are weighing in on Intel's environmental impacts. The Ohio Environmental Protection Agency is holding a public hearing in New Albany as it considers granting Intel an emissions permit for the semiconductor chip factory it's building. NBC4's Jamie Ostroff has been covering all things Intel for us. She's live at that hearing. And Jamie, tell us what this type of permit would do.
Well, Sierra, this permit will set limits as to how many air pollutants, how much these Intel factories can emit per year. But before the EPA signs off on that permit, we all get a chance to join the conversation.
Ohio EPA spokesperson Heidi Griesner says her agency has spent months gathering intel on Intel.
As with everything, there are companies that are very cooperative and good to work with, and then there are some where we are kind of working a little harder to get the information that we need. But Intel has been very good to work with as far as giving us information that we need. But before the tech company builds its newest manufacturing operation in New Albany, the OEPA needs more information from you. Public participation is a very important part of the process at Ohio EPA when we are considering whether to issue or deny a permit. This permit is for the installation of 4 fabrication clean rooms to make semiconductor chips, 28 boilers, 4 nitrogen vaporizers, 46 emergency generators, an emergency fire pump, 6 storage silos, 125 cooling towers, and parking lots. The permit includes a limit of more than 1.8 tons of greenhouse gas emissions per year. Intel's permit comes in right about the medium to large, so it's a smaller, large permit.
Intel expects to operate well within our permit allowance, and we are committed to operating in a way that minimizes our impact on the environment.
But those limits it sets are actually for an operation twice the size of the one Intel is currently building. A company spokesperson says that will allow Intel to expand faster in the future.
Our permit is actually for 4 factories, but right now we're focused on the first 2 that we announced in January.
So the EPA right now is starting its informational presentation, talking about where all the numbers on this permit came from, how they got to these conclusions, and just talking about what we can expect from the Intel plant here. Now, if you couldn't make it out to this public comment session, you can still submit those comments in writing, either via snail mail or email for 1 more week. That window closes on September 6th. That's a week from today at 5 p.m. And we have the information on how you can submit your comment at NBC4i.com. Local for you in New Albany, Jamie Ostroff, NBC4.